everybody, today is Monday, September 28th, 2009, and it's my birthday! Yay! So today I'm actually combining several videos or models into one, because the models that we do for the next 3 days are basically the same except for the very last fold, because we're doing see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. What is it? Tell no evil. So as you can probably get from that, the only difference is where the little hands are. So join me today, and then at the very end I'll show you the variations that will get you through the next 3 days of models in the calendar. So this is a regular piece of origami paper for the basic, it's basically a frog that we're making. So get your paper in hand and we'll make my birthday model. Alright, so to make this frog, that is the basis for this model for the next 3 days, we progressed through several different origami bases, not bases, bases, to get there. And the first is the square base. So let me review with you quickly how you do that. You start out with your paper, white side facing you, and you're going to fold it in half in both directions, horizontally and vertically. Flip your paper around and fold it in half in one direction, diagonally. And once you do that, it will start to fold in along that diagonal fold. So you'll encourage it to do that all the way. Fold it down until you get a small square like this, and this is your square base. Now we're going to progress from the square base to the frog base, appropriately enough. And to do that, first you're going to fold the top flap over and then open it back up so that you've created a center line, and then fold one side over to that center line, open it back up, and then open this entire piece up and pull it over and flatten down. And you can make sure that you're nice and symmetrical by making sure that the center line, the crease that you'll see, is lined up all the way down, like this. And then to complete this frog base, you're going to do that same step that we just did of folding over and then folding one part over and then opening up and flattening it down. You're going to repeat that on the other 3 flaps of this piece. Okay, we're still not at the frog base yet, believe it or not. Now when you finished that bit, if you flip through, you'll see you have a side that has white, then you have a solid. Then you have a side that has white, then you have a solid. Then you have a side that has white, then you have a solid. Now, what we're going to be doing now are folds that all occur on the parts that have the white side. And what you're going to do is to fold the bottom flaps, top flaps on the white side to the center, and then just fold the top over across right at the top of those folds to create a crease. Open them all up and then lift up and push in along those folds that you just made, so that you end up with it flattened down like this, kind of like the bird base that we've done before. And you're going to repeat that move now on every side that had the white showing. Now once you've completed those folds on all 4 sides, then you have reached the frog base. And now what we're going to do is you fold the flap over, the top flap over, so that you've exposed what is a solid side. Because as you flip your way through this, you'll have a side with a flap, you'll have a side that's solid, a side with a flap, etc. So you want to expose the side that is solid and then fold the two side points into the center on that side. And then, like all these other moves we've been doing, you're going to repeat that on every one of the sides that is solid. Now once you've completed those folds, you want to hold this piece, flip it over on both sides so that what you have at this point is a exposed smaller flap on each side. The bottom is sort of split and you have equal amount of flaps on the right and the left. So in this case you've got 4 flaps here and 4 flaps here. As you make your way around, when you first end up, you may end up with more of them on one side or the other. So you want to make it even and be able to see these flaps on each side, have it split, and have it be even on both sides so that you can proceed to the next part of the model. At the end, now take the bottom flap and fold it back and to the outside, the top ones. Then flip the piece around and fold now what's on the top out to the side. And you're doing it, all of these are going backwards when you fold them. Out to the side, then down on both sides. We're creating our frog's legs here. Then down, and then out to the side again. So you zigzag your way back and forth. And then you have your frog's legs. Now you're going to cut just a little bit off the top here, straight across the top, like that, and then fold the whole bit over. And finally, fold your hands in like this. And in this case, you want them to come up and across the top of the face. It looks like a see no evil, like that. Now for tomorrow's, the only difference would be, instead of crossing these arms over here, you're going to bend the little hands up a little bit more and stick them off to the side, which obviously doesn't work really easily. You got to work on it a bit. And stick them in the side there so it's hear no evil. Wednesday, you would cross the hands over at the bottom of this, like that, for speak no evil. So that's it for today. I'm off to celebrate my natal day. So I will catch you back here then on Thursday. So this model will work for all the first 3 days of the week. On Thursday we're doing a model that looks pretty simple. It's a water bird and hardly any steps at all, so that'll be nice and easy. So make yourself 3 frogs and see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Okay, I'll see you back here on Thursday. Take care. Bye.